My name's Sarah Quiroga, and I'm here with Coach Chris Minner. He actually just won, him and his team actually just won their first conference game. Coach, you went into the half with an even point lead, and you came back in the second half and led by double digits. What did you tell the women coming back into the second half?
We had a rebound. They had 12 offensive rebounds in the first half, and that's what kept them in the game. And so, we really talked about that. We talked about putting more pressure on the ball. We talked about, offensively, I didn't think we were going to have any problems, which we didn't. But, defensively, there was a lot of fouls called tonight, and I thought, we were reaching in a little bit. We got to be more disciplined on that because they're going to call that. That's the emphasis. They can't reach in. But I thought the difference in the second half, until we got tired at the end and threw the ball around, was keeping them off the glass. We got a lot of offensive rebounds in the second half, or defensive rebounds. We out-rebounded them for the game, which is a key. And I thought that was a key, and then we executed on offense and put pressure on them to make shots. But, it's a win.
And Taylor Hamilton had a very good game, actually. She left the first half with 10 points and then finished out with 16. How was she an asset to the team?
Well, she scored points. And Taylor's a very good point guard. She played better than she did last game, and she's going to be good. But she also had 5 turnovers because we turned the ball over too much tonight. We pressed. We should be able to handle pressure. I thought Taylor did a good job of scoring and getting to the basket, but she did foul out. She did have 5 turnovers. So, I tend to say it was a decent game, but I wouldn't say very good because she got to get better at that. And she's a good player for us, but her best games are still coming, as this team is, starting to learn each other. But I thought she did a good job of scoring. I felt that was a matchup that we could exploit, was her going to the basket and scoring points, which she did, and they fouled her quite a bit. It was an okay game for her. But she's going to be a good player, and she's only a junior, and most of these players return. So, we just have to find consistency, and, we're trying to get better every day.
And then going back to the free throws, I do know you talked a lot about them, and tonight actually was the career team record for the most free throws taken. How do you feel about that?
Well, we were attacking. When we watch this team on film, we're very hard to guard man-to-man. We're hard to guard, period, unless we're not making shots like we did at Southwestern. And when we watched film of this team, we felt like with our speed and our size and our balance, if you're going to man us up, we're probably going to go to the basket, and we attack. And I felt that we shot okay. We got to the free throw line a lot, and we're hard to defend. We got to tighten up our defense. We got to work on that, but we're hard to defend. And so, we just got to keep. We're going to get fouls, they call it, and if they're not, we're still going to attack. But that's a product of how we play on offense. That's a product of our balance and the plays that we run. We run a lot of sets, and we're always attacking. And so that's why we're usually one of the top 3 teams in scoring in the nation, which we probably will be again this year. But we got to tighten up the defense.
And then tomorrow, what did you tell your players about LSU Shreveport? Because I do know tomorrow we do play them, and it's going to be a nice game, considering the circumstances.
Oh, yeah, and my assistant's there, and they're usually pretty good, and they're one of the top 4 teams in our conference again. And I think this team tonight is a conference tournament team. Like I told my team, I think this is one of the better teams in our conference. I think they're in the upper half. Tomorrow's game will be very different style. They're not going to get up and down and run. They're going to try to slow it down and, not let us score too much. They're going to be disciplined. It'll be good. I mean, coaching against my former assistant, and, they might know what we're doing, but you still got to stop it.
Yes. Okay. Well, thank you, Coach, and congratulations again.
Yeah, no problem.